Welcome to the Mike AD wrestling blog. This is the first time I've ever done this since I ever got this camcorder working and learned how to make some videos on the net. Due to the ever-increasing popularity of the video blog, I'm going to do one, so drive the necessity of this particular point of cultural reference totally out of the water. Anyhow, I'd like to talk about Backlash, because Backlash is technically tomorrow, so I'd like to talk about a few things in the world of wrestling and on the pay-per-view, and try to give you my predictions and my views on a few things. This pay-per-view, on paper, looks like it's built properly, much better in terms of the time and so on, but the matches on this card, I'm not sure about some of the stuff that's going on here, because number one, I'm going to go to WWE.com and I'm just going to look on the bottom, and it says Santina on the Kali Kiss Cam. I don't think that this particular angle was well executed anyways at WrestleMania, with the announcers kind of pretending like they didn't know it was Santina Morel or whatever. Now what they've done is they've had him come out and want to kiss Kali on a pay-per-view. And to be quite honest, I think it's insulting, because tomorrow I'm going to pay my $40 or whatever to watch this freaking pay-per-view, and what's going to happen is they're going to waste 15 minutes of my time while, Great Khali pans the camera around and they'll have two guys kissing over this bullshit. So, I know, to me this is total waste of time. They could maybe make another match on the card better, have the time, kind of let it progress or whatever. But they've decided not to do that. They've done this before. Remember the Stone Cold JBL beer contest, all that kind of stuff. They don't learn by their previous mistakes, so we're going to be forced to see at least 10 minutes of this horse crap. Next up, CM Punk versus Kane. I understand the reason for this match, because CM Punk, threw Kane off the ladder at WrestleMania, and he won the Money in the Bank again. I'm still trying to figure out the reason why they're putting this briefcase on him. I guess that's what it is. Because, quite honestly, about 4 months ago or so, they went through this tournament to crown, a number one contender for the Intercontinental title, because I guess they were considering and trying to take it more seriously. I guess maybe they're trying to sell a DVD about the history of the title or some crap. So they have CM Punk go through a tournament. He wins 3 matches. Good tournament. Good, some good television with the matches. Proceeds to have 3 weeks straight, by which William Regal, the champion at the time, gets away with murder without the title. And on the 3rd or 4th week or so, he finally wins the title. The fans go crazy. I said, this is great. You have a guy that wants the title, wants to defend the title, and then I'm watching TV, about a month and a half down the road, because there wasn't any Intercontinental title matches. They put the title on him. Now the guy's never defending the freaking title or whatever. It's another one of the problems with this company. But anyhow, I'm watching TV. I see this guy versus JBL, and I'm thinking, you know what? They're going to take the freaking title off this guy. They take the title off him. They put it on this joke, JBL, Mr. Bitch Tits JBL. So now you have a guy that they can talk, but the guy can't wrestle worth a crap. So they put the title on him, and I'm thinking, what was the reason for taking the title off him if they're not, because they're going to put him in the Money in the Bank? And I'm thinking, wait a minute, they just devalued their title. Whenever someone says, I don't want to be Intercontinental Champion anymore, I want to be World Heavyweight Champion, what does that say? So now they put him in the Money in the Bank. Then surprisingly, he wins. I was thinking maybe MVP would get a title push. I was thinking maybe Christian. Maybe that was a little bit too soon for Christian, but instead they put the Money on the Bank on this guy. And then I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can see what's going to happen here, because eventually And I'm thinking the title might end up on Randy Orton again. And we seem to remember that Randy Orton kicked CM Punk in the head and cost him the title. I'm thinking maybe CM Punk might be the guy to kind of exact the revenge on Randy Orton. But then they have him switching shows. So I have no freaking idea what they're doing with this briefcase. So that's about it as far as that goes. Chris Jericho versus Ricky Steamboat. WrestleMania, I was not looking forward to this, basically, because I saw the way that Jimmy Snuka was looking on TV, and that guy doesn't look like he could take a banana shot and you'd fall down. So these guys are horrible in the ring. Roddy Piper has, half a leg. These guys look crappy. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat should have been in there all by himself the whole freaking time, so at least they're going to give him the one-on-one match that he deserves here, and Chris Jericho carried that whole angle. It was awesome. It was crazy. It was a crazy angle, and he made the whole thing work. He had the fans totally hating his guts, and I think he's going to get what he deserves here with Ricky Steamboat coming out with the victory. Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy in the I Quit match, and I guess everyone was really surprised when Matt beat him at Mania, so I'm thinking usually the bad guy gets what he deserves. So, and after the draft, Matt Hardy is drafted to Raw, so I'm thinking maybe they're going to go for the blow-off here and have Jeff Hardy just beat the piss out of Matt Hardy, and he'll win that, and then he'll go off and do his own thing over